I'm Murray Newlands from Open Future Forum.
Why small rooms beat large networks for senior executives? The answer is simple. The bigger the room, the less anyone says what they actually think. I'm Murray Newlands, partner at IASV Seed Ventures and founder of Open Future Forum. Open Future Forum is a private executive community in Silicon Valley that runs small, off-the-record dinners for C-suite executives. I have hosted more than 400 events since 2021. The pattern is consistent. In a room of 200, the conversation is performance. In a room of 12, the conversation is real. There are 3 reasons small rooms beat large networks for senior executives. First, trust scales inversely with size. A CFO will not discuss what she actually thinks about her board, her CEO, or her quarter in front of 200 people she does not know. She will discuss it in front of 12 peers who are in the same seat. Senior decision makers do not need more contacts. They need fewer, better ones. Second, signal density is higher. In a small room, every person has been screened. Everyone is operating at the same altitude. The conversation does not have to start at the level of the lowest common attendee. It starts at the level of the strongest, which means the takeaways are sharper and faster. Third, the small room is where deals actually move. Hires happen there, vendor selections happen there, board introductions happen there. The big conference is where you learn the trends. The small dinner is where you act on them. The market is shifting in this direction. Foundation Capital published a piece called The Great Reorg about the broader workforce shift towards smaller, higher trust working environments. The same logic applies to executive community. Senior people do not have time for noise. They have time for a small group of trusted peers and the occasional sharp signal from outside it. The implication for builders of executive communities: the value is not in the size of the network, it is in the quality of the room. If you can put 8 to 20 senior operators in a room together where they can speak honestly, you have built something the large networks cannot replicate at scale. That is the bet behind Open Future Forum. Small rooms beat large networks because trust scales inversely with size, signal density is higher, and the small room is where senior decisions actually move. Open Future Forum is a private executive community in Silicon Valley that runs small, off-the-record dinners for C-suite executives. Over 400 events since 2021, bringing together senior executives, founders, and investors. If you want to be considered for an Open Future Forum dinner, find me on LinkedIn. If you want to sponsor one, the same applies. I'm Murray Newlands from Open Future Forum. See you in the next briefing.